What do you call love when you can't sacrifice for the one you love? You claimed you are in love with me, but yet cannot take care of me when I need you. Have you come across these sets of people? Let me take for instance, I fall ill, as in I'm sick, and I complain to you, guy, I'm not feeling fine. See, I'm very, very down right now. And instead of you to, maybe if you don't have any support to give me, at least show a little concern. Show that you're caring. Show me that you care about me. If you love me, you should care about my well-being. What you should do is, oh, can I come there? Can I be there? Oh, have you taken your meds? Or have you gone to the hospital? What have you done to make yourself feel better again? Do you know what most of you guys do? It's a two-way thing though. There are some ladies that do this thing I'm about to say too. And there are some guys that this is their nature. There's nothing. I call them Obinkpo. Their heart is very, very tight, as in strong. Someone complained to you, she's ill, he is ill. Instead of you to like help the person, next thing you do is, I be hospital. Am I a medical doctor? What do I even have to do? I better look for a way and go and take care of yourself. Then when it is your own turn, you call the person and the person do same thing to you. The next thing that comes out of your mouth is that the person is not caring. See, she's not caring. And most times I find out that these things happen in most homes. It happens in most homes, because if you're in a relationship and a guy does this to you, next thing you do is to find your level, right? As a lady, you just look at, this guy is not caring. Next thing you do is to japa. But when you're married, you're in a man's house maybe, and you know that you cannot go and get care elsewhere. You need his care. You need his love at that moment when you're sick. He ignores you. He abandons you. Then when he or she is in the same position, do you expect me that you ignored in my own time of pressing need to come help you? The next thing you see them doing, they emotionally blackmail you. They emotionally bring you down. They start saying, they start complaining to who cares to hear. My wife is not caring. My wife is this, my wife is that. You start complaining, you start running, kitty kitty, kata kata. For you to gather people who will sympathize with you, who doesn't know the real story. How can you marry me? And the only thing you do, you weren't like this when we were dating. When we were doing this small shuku shuku shaka shaka love. You married me, then you find out that I was not like that. Maybe, okay, let me use pregnancy for instance. I got pregnant. You know how pregnancy is now, most of you that have gone into the system. Then instead of you to care for me at that moment and expect me to stand up, because most people, early pregnancies, this stops them. Next thing you do is to abandon me at that moment. Or maybe sickness. There are some sickness, like that was the time I fall so ill. I had high blood pressure due to childbearing. So you abandoned me at that moment. I took care of myself. I came out strong. How do you expect me to feel towards you? See, you see this thing we call love. It's sacrifice for me and sacrifice for you. You wash my hands, I'll wash yours. It's a two-way thing. When you do for me, I do for you. Then when you fall ill, maybe one small challenge comes your way to try you, the next thing you do is start to cry. And you know, I find out that most of people who do these things, they are the ones that cry most. They start crying. Then they now start looking for sympathizers, people who can, come around to sympathize with them. Then they start, those family, then that's when they will start coming out, family members. Then you now find out that they have sisters. They start calling their sisters, my wife has abandoned me, my husband has abandoned me, forgetting that it's a payback time. See, onye mere ihe, ị ga-ewuri ishi gị buru ya. Any person, if you're doing anything you're doing, wait for payback time. So do not get angry if maybe I finally get up and decide to do you back. You guys need to change. You ladies need to change. If you know you are into this, you are those kind of people that do this, change your attitude, because it's not nice at all. What you know you cannot take, please do not do it to other people. When you know you cannot take things the way you can't take them, do not dish it out to people. You were not there for me and you expect me to be full-time there for you. It doesn't happen that way now. All these things doesn't work like that. We should talk to ourselves. I'm here to spice you up, please. If you come across any of my videos, or you owe me if you claim you love me, just comment, love, and like. Thank you.